In a world that moves too fast, we forget what's meant to last. Not the gold, the fleeting fame, but the kindness in a name. I've seen hearts light up the dark from just a spark, a selfless mark. What we give is what we grow. A little love and let it flow. This is the gift of legacy, a life that gives so generously. We rise, we lift, we plant the seed to share a gift, to truly be. Abundance flows when hearts believe. We share to receive. This is the gift of legacy. It's not the things we keep inside, but the open hands we never hide. A smile, a meal, a listening ear can make a stranger feel sincere. And every act, no matter small, becomes a step, a higher call. We build a bridge, we mend the seam, together living out the dream. It lives in you, it lives in me. We rise, we lift, we plant the seed to share the gift, to truly be. Abundance flows when hearts believe. We share to receive. This is the gift of legacy. In a world that moves too fast, we forget what's meant to last. Not the gold, the fleeting fame, but the kindness in a name. I've seen hearts light up the dark from just a spark, a selfless mark. What we give is what we grow. A little love and let it flow. Life that gives so generously. We rise, we lift, we plant the seed to share a gift, to truly be. Abundance flows when hearts believe. We share to receive. This is the gift of legacy. It's not the things we keep inside, but the open hands we never hide. A smile, a meal, a listening ear can make a stranger feel sincere. And every act, no matter small, becomes a step, a higher call. We build a bridge, we mend the seam, together living out the dream.
Hello, everybody. I think there's just a few of us on the call here tonight. I can suggest you and me right now. I think so. How are you? Let's make you co-host so that you can chat. It is being recorded right now. Let me just make everybody able to. Let me just switch this off for a second. Make it so everybody can open and chat. You can chat, Ike. How are you?
Hi, Adele. I'm okay. And you?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm just wondering where
Just
everybody
had
else is.
yeah, I had challenges at the hospital and all that, but I'm okay.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear. And then you're still here. So what's everybody else's excuse, eh?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Ike, from
yeah,
your trainings with your team, what questions are people asking about GL Smart? What are they wanting to know?
yeah. It's just to transit from the mind, that switch from the mind that there's a new platform now, second experience, and a lot of them are struggling to actually make that switch. And
Mm,
these are older people, so can understand, but I think with time, a few of them will actually see a bigger picture. So I'm not concerned about that. Every time I meet with them, I point out that we have two experiences now, and that's where the world is going to,
mm-hmm.
and we embrace the change and be okay with that. So
No,
that's what.
absolutely. I see it
Yeah,
even on the Telegram group. People are saying, oh, but is this replacing GL? Is GL obsolete? I'm like, no, not at all. We've got two different ways we can do it now. We can gift on the website, we can gift on the blockchain, we can choose. We have freedom to
yeah.
choose where we want to gift. We can be in both or just one.
Mm,
There's but people, you're right, haven't understood that. They think it's replacing. It's not. We've said it's an extension. We should say it's a addition. I think we should use the word it's an addition to the
yeah,
gift of legacy community. Maybe the word extension is not hitting home with people. It's an addition. It's something additional
right,
that you can
yeah,
participate in, but it's not something separate.
yeah.
So yeah, it's always interesting to see what people say.
Mm, that's right, yeah. We'll get there.
I, do you know how to ask for captions? Because I can't do it as the host.
No,
Have you
you
worked out
haven't
how to do
actually
it?
taught me. Haven't actually taught me that. Where do I go? Let's say
Look at
that.
the bottom of your screen and it should say questions. It should say captions, and then you request captions. Hello, Glynis. Hello, Shimwani. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. You can unmute and say hello. This is a chat to answer questions, so feel free to say hi and ask your questions.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Glennis. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
What
I love you.
questions might you be having?
Oh, I don't have questions, Adele.
Hey.
I stay plugged in,
Mm-hmm.
so I know what's going on. I make it my
Okay.
business, but I'm
Okay.
always keen to hear, maybe there's something that someone else knows a little bit more than what I do. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm to hear.
Oh, well, thank you for being here. We are so glad that you are here.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got the captions going. There we go.
I've got it. I had
Did you
to.
also find it, Ike? That's great. So
Yeah, I
it's
got it.
being transcribed in English, but if you want to request another language, you can do that. You can choose. Washimwami, how are you? Unless you have
I
another
am
name.
good. Joseph, you know me by the name of
This is
Joseph.
Joseph. Hello, Joseph. How are you? You can't
Yeah,
do
I'm
that
good.
to me.
My my normal account had a problem, then I had to make another one today so that I cannot miss the program.
Fantastic. Okay, so today's very relaxed. It's questions and answers. You're always full of questions. Ike and Glynis don't have too many right now. So if you want to ask any questions about GL Smart, go for it. And I'll even see if Glynis and I can answer some of them to help you.
Oh my goodness.
It's a
Joseph,
test for them.
you should ask that question again for Adele to answer once I've answered, just to get clarity.
Okay, Joseph, what questions do you have?
Yeah, my question is about the lineage.
Okay.
When wanting to create a lineage, there is a space where we have to add their wallet address.
Yes.
What's the difficulty with that?
You might have
For how
difficulty.
many lineage? To say, for example, my wallet created today. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I didn't hear the full question. Please just repeat it.
Okay. The question was when making a lineage in GL
Yes.
Smart,
Yes,
and you showed me a place where I'll have to add the wallet address.
that's correct. Yes.
That does it mean that all the people who are going to use my wallet address will be my lineage infinitely?
Yes. So if you, first of all, in GL Smart, you can create your own lineage on the GL Classics tier, or you can participate in the Smart Chain Open Lineage, which is a lineage that admin are managing, and it is a lineage that anybody in GL Smart can participate in. When you follow a wallet, you will follow that wallet on that board, on that. So it's not for the whole tier. If you choose to follow somebody on bronze, you can follow somebody different on silver. You can follow somebody different on gold and somebody different on platinum. But when you have put their wallet into the smart contract, it's locked in. It's locked in and forever, infinitely, as you said it. You will follow that wallet. So it is very important that if you are doing your own lineage, that you know that that person is going to join the boards that you want to join. Because if you are following someone and they are not, so you both on bronze, that's great. But they don't want to join silver and you do, when you join silver, you can only follow the person whose wallet you've got there. So if you've got somebody's wallet that you're following and they don't want to follow silver, you're going to go to the oldest board, which is not a problem. But then there's a break in the lineage. So that's why the open lineage, the smart chain is a good option because admin are monitoring it and we're making sure everybody has a wallet to follow. And if we find out somebody is not participating, we can help and give you another wallet to follow. So it's very important that if you are doing it on your own, that you make sure people join the board before you so that you can follow them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
To add, to complete the question with other details, when I have already created my lineage and there are 100 of participants who want to participate in the program, who want to join the program, am I going to add the wallet to all the 100
No. Let me share screen and I'm going to draw some pictures here so that you can understand.
100
Now,
and
lineage, the
what,
lineage is
and
not
if I
the,
do,
the lineage,
will
sorry,
all those
so,
in my lineage?
sorry, ask it again.
Yeah, I was saying I add my wallet in my lineage. I add my wallet to 100 of participants.
No, please
So
don't do that. That will be a disaster.
okay.
Then you're not going to create anything other than a big mess if you do that. So let me explain this. I must just say that lineage is not, it's not my field of expertise. We have somebody else in admin who knows a lot more, but she is training me and explaining to me. There is a recording on the Smart Chain Open Lineage where she was talking about lineage, and I'll share the link with you after the Zoom. But you can go to Smart Chain Open Lineage topic on our GL Smart group, and you will find the recording there. It might also be under Zoom call recordings, because lineage in GL Smart is different to GL. You need to understand that. I want to draw a picture so that you can understand. In GL, I always say in GL, our lineage is like a tree. Okay, this is in Gift of Legacy. Whoops. Hold on. Let me rub that out. Okay, this is in, let me get my ink. This is Gift of Legacy. In Gift of Legacy, our lineage is a tree. So when you start, that's you there. And then you will invite two people, right? You invite two people and they are linked to you. And then they invite two people and they link to them. But in GL, you can have more than one person. So this person can invite more people, and this one can invite more people. You're not limited. You can invite lots of people. Then this one invites two, and this one invites two. Maybe the others don't. And then this one invites, and this one invites, and it carries on. Now, when a new person joins, they follow the inviter. In GL, we all know that. In GL, you follow your inviter. If you cannot find your inviter on a board, then you look for the next person. If you can't find your father, you look for your grandfather. If you can't find your grandfather, you look for your great-grandfather. Sometimes you might have to look for your uncle, or you might have to look for an auntie, or you have to look for an ancestor way up high. In GL, you can follow the lineage for 100 levels. If you join a board and you can't find your inviter, the system allows you to look for somebody in your tree, in your family tree, for 100 levels. That's the GL lineage. It's like a tree. I hope you understand that. Now, in GL Smart, our lineage is different. Our lineage is a chain. It's simply a chain. Oops. I just lost myself on my sheet. Hold on. Let me just find myself. There we go. It's a chain, okay? So now what happens is, and I think Eric's on the call. I saw him, and I was explaining this to Eric the other night. Here's person number one. They share their wallet address with person number two, who then follows them. So number two follows number one. Number 2 gives their wallet to number 3, so that 3 follows 2. Number 3 gives their wallet to number 4, and 4 follows 3, so that it creates a lineage like this. It creates a lineage. If we now have, let me just make this thicker. If we have you going and giving your wallet out to 100 people, 100 people are going to try and follow you. That's not going to create a chain. Because what happens, let's make it purple, on a GL Smart board, you've got the legend, you've got the guide, you've got the 2 builders, and now you've only got 8 positions. Let's use another color. Let's use this color. You've only got 8 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 gifter positions on a board. And in GL Smart, we don't have this. You don't follow the family. You are only following the wallet that you are connected to. That's the only person you follow. Number 2 follows number 1. Number 2 follows number 1. Number 2 doesn't follow anybody else. And if number 2 cannot join a board where number 1 is, then they go to the oldest board. If they can't follow the wallet they are following, they go to the oldest board. So what happens in your situation here, where you've given your wallet to 100 people, you go and join the bronze board. Yay, you've joined the bronze board. You are gifter number 1. Now you've given your wallet to 100 people, and you think they're all going to follow you. They're not, because they're going to join board number 1. You are only on 1 bronze board, okay? You are only on 1 bronze board, 1. So you are number 1. The first person joins as gifter number 2, because that's how we fill up a board. We fill up a board from gifter 1 to gifter 8. The third person, or the second person that's got your link, comes in at gifter number 3. The third person fills up gifter number 4. The next person fills up gifter number 5. And then 6, 7, and 8. So that might help 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But what happens to these people here? And these people up here? They can't follow you because you're not on a board for them to follow. So then they're going to go to the oldest board. So when somebody gives their wallet to multiple people, it doesn't help because those people cannot find you. Only 8 people can land on a board. Only 8 people. So it is better to do this, where one person follows another, that you create a chain, because that's what we're trying to do, is create a chain. We've got to get rid of this mentality. We are not doing that anymore. We are not following a tree. We are following a chain, and this is what we want to create, a long chain. Does that help you?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so what you want to do is follow a chain. So this is what happens with the smart chain open lineage. With smart chain open lineage, you fill in a form, okay, you fill in a form, you wait, and admin are going to contact you, and admin are going to give you the wallet. They're going to give you the wallet. It doesn't matter if it's somebody else's wallet, because they're going to give you a wallet that you are going to follow. So here comes you. We always say that you are the yellow person, Okay, so you're going to follow this wallet here. Then what you tell when you fill in the form, you tell admin, I've got a team, and admin will work with you, and they can show you how to do it, and then you can even assist admin, because then you will understand that you give your wallet to one person, and they give it to another person and another person. But now I come in with my team, with my friends, and we come in here. It doesn't matter. Your next person can be there. It doesn't matter. Glynis comes in with her person. It doesn't matter. Ike comes in with his person. It's supposed to be going down, but I'm going across, okay? We still link together. It's a chain, it's just bending. And then someone else comes in. Your next person comes in. This is strong because it's a long chain. Does that make sense? That's what we're trying to create, is a very long, strong chain, that it doesn't matter if other people are coming in. It's still giving us this very, very strong chain that we're looking for, because that's what we want. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I'm trying to give you the little bit of information that I have now. Okay. Now, what happens on a board? Woo. Let's rub that out. Okay. Let's get, so on a GL Smart board, we've got the legend, we've got the guide, we've got the two builders, okay? And then we've got our gifters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now you are over here. Joseph is over there. That's where you are on your bronze board. And whether you do your own lineage or you are part of the open lineage, it doesn't matter. This is the rule in GL Smart. You give somebody a wallet to follow, and they following you, okay? So they following you. When they join the board and there's no gifters, they're going to land here. Can someone tell me why Joseph's person, who he gives his wallet to somebody, and when that person follows, why are they going to land in gifter number 1? Joseph, do you know the answer? If you give your wallet to your friend, you phone them, you give them your wallet, why are they going to land over here?
Yeah.
Why?
It is said that the board split only when we reach 8 gifters.
Yes, but before the board splits, when the board is filling up, when the board fills up, the gifter positions always fill up 1, 2, 3, 4. So you were over here, there were no gifters. So when the person following your wallet joins, they are joining here because that's the first gifter position that's available. So in GL Smart, your follower, oh goodness, there, I wrote it off the line. Sorry, it's very hard to write on a screen. Your follower doesn't come to you. They don't follow you. They come to the board where you are.
Okay.
They come to the board and they fill up the next available gifter position. And that's something we've got to get our minds around. Our follower is not coming next to us. We would expect them to come here or here, right? It's not gift of legacy. They're not coming here. They're not coming there. Where they are coming is here to the first available gifter. If there was already a gifter there, then they would come in number 2. And if a gifter was already there, then they would come in number 3. So they don't follow you. There's no following you, but they're coming to the board where you are. That's something people need to understand. And then when we've got this situation now, so now we've got you down here. Let's put yellow around you. So that's you. But your gifter is up there. And we get all 8 gifters. Okay, all 8 gifters are here. The board is going to split. And now this person is going to go off onto their board and you're going to go off onto your board. So you're going to be separated from them anyway. And there's a lot to understand and it blows my mind. So when somebody says to me now, because now I'm understanding this, when somebody says, I'm going to give my link to 100 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. This is what your lineage is going to look like. A big mess. It's going to be a big mess because what we're wanting is a chain.
Okay.
Because when you've got a chain of people, they can fill up a board, and we've seen it. We've seen where people all have the same, they all have the same icon, and then you open a board and you see boom, 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 and you see they're all the same. And then what happens is they're creating a strong lineage, because when this splits, they're starting 2 new boards that have only got their icons on it. But you've got to know what you're doing to do this. And I better not say any more because I'm going to get shouted at because I'm not the expert in I'm not the expert in lineage. But we've got to get our head out of the GL lineage. You're not going to have a strong lineage simply because you are sharing your lineage. You are sharing your link with lots of people. What you need to do is have people link together like this. And I don't have enough people to create a powerful lineage to get me through all the boards. But if I participate in a community lineage where we're all linking together, I know that I'm going to be looked after. Maybe I can see Eric's on the call. Is he gone? He was here. Because I had a long Zoom call with Eric on Monday night and he joined the Open Lineage last night. Ike, Glynis, you part of the Open Lineage? Charmaine, you part of the Open Lineage? Do you want to chime in and maybe say how you've seen boards move, Glynis?
Yes, I'm part of the Open Lineage, and you know, the boards are moving, but I personally would remain in the Open Lineage because I couldn't manage and be ambitious as Joseph to have 100 people, you know, asking, where's my form? Where's my link? Where's my this? Where's my that? Why not? Why are we not moving? Why am I on this board? And so the Open Lineage, it's, you know, admin takes care of it. You know, once you got the link and you just, you know, it's designed to get you to go where the Open Lineage was designed to do. You know what I'm saying? Is you'll follow that link that you've got. And I think, you know, when we talk, and like Adele, as you were explaining, is when you give, I just lost my train of thought, but with that, when you want to have your own lineage, if someone decides that they don't want to follow you onto the next board, then what happens? You know, the chain is broken. And then yeah, they gone off. And also the I'm not saying you are going to have 100 or whatever, but I mean, we only got 8 positions on a board. So, and then immediately after that first board, people are going to say, "Oh, I'm landed on this board and you're not here. I've landed on that board. I don't see you." And you're not going to sleep, Joseph, because they're going to be looking for you on boards and in your house, on the street or wherever, because it is, I understand it can get messy. So, I mean, I'm part of the lineage, and yeah, how old are we, Adele?
2
3
months.
months? Yeah.
We were 2 months old last week, Monday.
Yeah, we're not even, we can just about laugh and smile as babies,
Mm.
We're
You
not
know
even
what
on
it is?
solids yet.
You know what it is, Joseph, is that I am encouraging you to join the open lineage for good reason. When you fill in the form, when admin contact you, you say, I've got a team of 100 people. They will guide you and they will try and link you all to each other, if possible. But if a stranger happens to come in the middle of you, it's not a problem because you all still linked together. And we've had other teams join us and they say, oh, I've got a team of 500 people. And after 4 boards, everything slows down because only the first 10 or 20 people actually have the 450 poly. Everybody else wants to join on Polina. So you might have a team or a group of people of 100, but you have 100 people who are ready right now with 450 poly.
No.
So by the time they've got their poly, it's going to take you a long time to move your lineage. With the open lineage, there's constantly people joining the chain and linking on. When your team are ready and they got the money, they can like come on board, join us. But it doesn't matter if you are here and they are there. There's a chain between it, which still means they link to you. But there's a lot to understand in this lineage. I'm learning a lot from the admin who are managing it. And it's not as simple as I follow my inviter or my inviter's inviter. And when boards split, you've got to now look after 2 boards, 4 sides. It's very confusing. So if you've got people who've got the money ready right now, go for it. But don't give everybody your wallet. One person follows another, and you must be following the wallet before you join the board. Because if you haven't put the wallet in the right place and you join the board, you go to oldest board. Do you know where to follow the wallet, Joseph? Have you worked it out?
You showed me last time.
Okay, yeah. So you go the same place where you do your nickname and your icon. You scroll down there. You click on bronze or silver or gold or platinum, and then you paste the wallet there. But you've got to do that first and pay the transaction fee, and then you go and join your board. But
That is to say, I will have to share my wallet once and for all to one person only.
Look, 2 or 3 is not a problem, but then you've got to make sure that if you've got 2 or 3 people following you and it's your own lineage, you've got to make sure that you are always on a board for them to follow, because else you're leaving them going to oldest boards. And I personally don't mind going to oldest boards. That's the spirit of Ubuntu. That's about helping everybody. I'm not somebody who believes that we should only have lineage. I love the boards where we just go to the oldest board because everybody is on an even playing field. Everybody waits their turn. It's almost like going to a restaurant and there's a speed queue for some people and everybody else has to wait in a long queue. And I don't like that. I just like that everybody waits their turn. That's just me personally. I mean, I'm part of the lineage because can't beat them, join them, but I think when a community works together, and this is where I bring Ike in, when you work with the principle of Ubuntu, then there's so much more power. Hey, Ike?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree with the sentiment. I'm like you, Adele. I like working with other people, and
Yeah,
yeah, so I'm very comfortable working with other people. Yeah,
yeah.
but just what so what you have been explaining now is only on the GL Smart Classic, is it? It's not
Only on the
on other.
GL Classics at the moment. Lineage
Yeah.
could come to the other boards at any time. We just don't know when.
Hmm. On the when you do a presentation and then you talk about the difference, um, do you point out the difference of being on the lineage and not being on the lineage?
Not really. I just say that on the classics you can follow an older sport, or you can be part of a lineage, and you can be part of your own lineage. You can create your own lineage, or you can be part of the open chain lineage.
Yeah, I'm just asking that in our next um, training, I would like to actually touch on that so that I know that because the immediate question would be saying, um, what's the advantage of being on a lineage or not being on the lineage? So I just want that spelled out clearly so that I'm
I
able
don't know
to.
if I want to answer that on a Zoom. That is a very loaded question. That's a very loaded question. And I am seeing that some communities feel that they have to follow lineage. You know, you've got to be with my people. I don't want to be with other people. I'm bringing my people, so we must prosper. We're not going to bring people to help other people's boards. I mean, that's all the nonsense we've had in GL, and that's the stuff I don't like in in the community when people say, "But I don't want to help this person. They haven't brought their two." Or, I'm not going to bring gifters to this board because they must bring as well. And the principle of Ubuntu is just help everybody, let everybody, like, you know, work together, and just accept everybody and be tolerant of everyone, and let everybody get to the front. Don't just push you and your people to the front. I do not understand in my heart of hearts why people want to have lineage. I really don't. Charmaine, what do you think? Or Glynis, Ike, even you?
Hi, sorry, Adele. I could
Hi,
struggle
Charmaine.
to get my mic on.
No
I
problem.
haven't I haven't joined the lineage yet because I haven't got to the bronze board. I'm
Sure.
potty. I played all the small boards. Here
Yes.
and there, I got a little bit of a bigger one here and there.
Yes.
But yeah, I can't afford to. I'm going to because I thought we were all just gonna do it, or most of
Yeah.
us anyway, so that we can create a bond. But I haven't got there yet, so I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. But Ike, do you agree with that? I mean, we have lineage, it's
I do.
there, and some people really like it, but my brain doesn't understand this concept.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm struggling with myself. Why must we have lineage when we have Ubuntu principle that it doesn't actually matter where
Mm,
one is actually placed, as long as it's placed from left to right, any opening that is there to actually take that opening. So I'm still battling in my mind. That's why I was asking a question. When I'm
mm.
asked that, I'm not giving a convincing answer to that question because right at the
Even in
beginning,
GL, I don't. Yeah.
if you remember, right at the beginning, we 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 did actually try to actually answer that question, but
Mm,
I'm still not very clear and convinced about it, that the difference, because it doesn't whether you are on the lineage or not, it doesn't affect your what your
Progress.
does it affect your position or
It
does it
does.
affect
It does. A lineage does benefit you, because if you've got a lineage of 100 people like Joseph, and they are all following one another, then their bronze boards will fill up and move, where the oldest boards won't move. Because remember, if you're following someone, you go to the board where they are. So if we've got 10 boards, if there are 10 bronze boards, and Joseph is on board number 7,
Mm.
and he shares his wallet with somebody, they will land on board number 7, not on the oldest board, not on board number 1. And
Yeah.
then if that person gives their wallet to somebody, they're going to land on board number 7, not on board number 1. So his 10 people will close board number 7, and they will create boards number 10, 11 and 12 that now become the newest boards. But when their people fill up, then those 11 and 12 will fill up, not the oldest boards. So lineage does have an advantage, but all I can say is we don't fully understand how to fill up the lineage and how to make sure everybody follows the right person, and it becomes a very tedious task. If you understand that the boards fill up 1 to 8, and you understand that it's more like a chain, you probably will work it out. But we all know that after a while, people run out of money, and 100 people might say, yes, I want to do it. I had a teacher at school who's always used to say, it's always the usual 10%. Of a crowd of people, there'll be 10% of the people doing the work. 10% of the people will step up and do the right thing. 10% will hold their word. 10% will. So out of a group of 100 people, 10 people will most likely join the board, and the other 90 will say, I don't really have the money now, maybe later. So now we've got people all creating their own lineages of 10 people. And if we put all those people together, we could have a lineage of 1,000 people strong. Then boards would move. That's all I'm saying. Instead of us all trying to create our own little chains, let's put it together and make one powerful chain.
Yeah, that's
Chain.
exactly my point, Adele. That's exactly my point. That's how I look at it, that just have one instead of
Yeah.
little images here and there and all that. So I'm
And
not very
also
comfortable about it.
what happens with little lineages, let me share my screen again, because this is interesting and we've seen it happening. So what happens with little lineages, so now you've got a GL Smart board, and you've got your legend, your guide, your 2 builders. Okay, now this person over here has given their wallet to 5 people. Okay,
Yeah.
they've given their wallet to 5 people. This person has given their wallet to 2 people. This person has only given their wallet to 1 person. This person has given their wallet to 2 people. And this person has given their wallet to 1 person. Okay?
Right.
So, the green person gives their wallet, and their first 2 people are super excited. So they come and they fill up number 1 and 2 gifters, okay? Then purple talks to their friend, and their person joins gifter number 3. They're lucky, they're close to them, but it's just because that's how it worked. Gifter number 2, well, builder number 2 is slow, hasn't invited anyone yet. Builder number 3 invite somebody. But before they can invite somebody, the third person from number 5 joins. Oopsie, it's number 4. Okay, so this is a number 4. So number 2 was inviting someone. So finally, they got a wallet and they join here, number 5. Okay. And then number 5's really, the green one is really, really busy. So they get, oh, no, it was their third person, sorry. This is their third person came in here. Sorry, let me just fix what I did here. So number 5 has got their gifters in position 1, 2, and 4. And purple has got one person as gifter number 3. And red person, their gift, their wallet, their friend is gifter number 5. Okay? But the green one is very excited. Their fourth person comes in as number 6. And the fifth person comes in as number 7. And then purple gives their wallet and their friend comes in as number 8. Okay? And the board split and they move on. And now what's happened here? What's happened here is that the board has been blocked. Number 2 and number 1 never got a chance for their invite, for the person following them to come to the board because of the other people. So they shared their wallets, and now those people went to oldest boards because they couldn't follow them. So it messes up their lineage. And this has happened. This has happened with lineage, where people come in who've given their wallets to several people, their wallets follow them onto the board, but they're now blocking positions here. They're blocking for these people. And that's kind of scary that happens. And it does.
Yeah, that's just my concern. I'm just concerned about. Yeah.
If you're following somebody, you really should follow one wallet, follows one wallet. Make a strong chain. That's why it's not a fluke. It's not just a good name that we chose, Smart Chain Open Lineage. It was created by admin, by the GL Smart team, by the people who understand the lineage. They were part of the team that helped create GL Smart. They are the people that created GL Smart. They came up with the name Smart Chain. Smart Chain, not millions of chains. Smart Chain. A smart chain is one chain of people linked 1 to 1 to 1. But people being people want to have their own chains, and then somebody does go and share their wallet multiple times. And then you just get that mess that I told you about.
Yeah.
And we haven't really spoken about it enough. We haven't spoken about lineage and chain, but my advice is just to people, seriously, at least take one wallet and follow Smart Chain Open Lineage. Fill in the Google form, follow it. And when you understand what's happening, then take another wallet and create your own lineage and see if you can replicate it, because you're not going to have the numbers. You're not going to have the numbers of a community working together. And I'm not saying it works super fast, that the boards are spinning every day and legends are receiving 8 gifts. No. But it is the surety of knowing. It is knowing for a fact that I'm going to have somebody following me. And if admin pick up that somebody isn't there, they can make a plan and get someone else to follow you. Not that admin can check all the boards, but what we do is we ask people to send a screenshot of their boards. And then by looking at the screenshots, we can see, okay, who's following who. Have you seen on a board when you're following someone that your circle is yellow and the person you following gets a thick white ring around their nickname and it says following? So if I'm following Glynis, my nickname has got a yellow circle for me, for no one else, only for me that I can see it. My nickname has a yellow circle, then Glynis's circle nickname will have a big, thick white circle around it and it says following. Then I know I'm following that nickname. That's me. I'm following that nickname. And when admin look at a board, a screenshot, when you send it, we can kind of see, is everybody where they need to be? I don't know how people try and do it on their own, because I think there's lots of these little chains that aren't actually making a necklace. It's a chain, but it's got no function. That's how I see it. Joseph, any other questions?
Yeah, you have answered correctly. I really see that I have a lot to learn about GL Smart. Is there any document that details all what you have been saying?
No, not on the open lineage. I'll send you the recording where Anna's talking about lineage. It's on the group because she really explains it nicely. I'm only understanding it because I talk to admin about it all the time and I'm watching and I'm checking. And it's one of those things that when you are participating, like Glynis, like me, then you see and you know, you're on a bronze board or not yet. You are.
I am on a bronze board.
You are on a bronze board. When you've joined and you are part of the lineage, then as you go through it, you learn. You learn as you experience it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot to learn for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a big jump because I just like how the other boards are actually structured. That you join the oldest board and they move.
No
Pelina and all
mess, no fuss. You just join, plug and play, and carry on.
precisely that. Yeah.
The
So, yeah.
amount of work that managing these lineages creates, it takes away from the idea of gifting smart. And I don't want to have to manage my own lineage. That's why I like being part of the open lineage. I certainly don't have the time to sit and manage a lineage like that.
See, with
But
other
many people are used
boards,
to it.
with other boards, I don't have to stress about it. It's just like you say, just plug and play. So
Yeah.
I don't stress. It's the oldest board. Like if you post, this is the oldest board, you invite people to join, they go to that board. So straightforward for me. So yeah, still trying to wrap my head around the lineage. Yeah. Yeah. But in any way, thanks, Adele.
You've just got to not think of it as this tree where we follow our inviters. It's you follow a wallet or nothing. And once you're following a wallet, you're following that wallet for life. You can't change it. But you can follow a different person on bronze, a different person on silver, a different person on gold. Joseph, it's time you joined the classics. Come play with the classics. It's fun. It's different. You have to learn a lot, but come join us. Glynis, any questions from your side, Charmaine?
No, I'm good, Adele. Thank you. Thank you for always hosting and explaining to us. We appreciate
it. Is a pleasure. Charmaine, any questions?
Hi, sorry, I had to get to my mic again. No, also just I also just want to thank you, Adele. I always try and support the Zooms when I can, and I want to
Thank you.
thank you for all your efforts. It's very much appreciated. You're absolutely brilliant. The way you
It's a,
explain, and yes, I don't
it's a
have questions.
pleasure.
That's you explain too well.
Mm.
I hope it's right what I'm explaining. Like I said, I'm still learning. Thanks,
No,
Charmaine.
you're doing a great job, sweetheart.
Thank you,
Mm.
my
Thank
friend.
you.
I
Thank
really
Joseph,
wish
you.
more people would get onto the Zooms instead of asking questions in the chats,
yeah,
because you
never.
explain it so beautifully. I mean, when you got to answer a question in the on the wherever you know you normally answer, I mean, there's so much more you can say. I mean, you can end up writing a little novel, and yet here you do the illustration, you show us, you go backwards and forwards, and it's interactive, and you get the picture. I'm sure Joseph he knows much more now and visually as a newbie than all the people that joined like 2 months ago, because he's here and participating and learning, and the visuals helped. I mean, I always say a story, pictures, what
yeah,
pictures says 1,000 words, eh?
yeah, yeah.
You know.
I'm a visual learner. I need pictures, so I teach with pictures, but that's my profession. I draw pictures all day to explain things. I'm glad it helps. Joseph, any questions from your side?
No other question. You have really taught me a lot today. I hope I'm going to learn again more from the video you're going to send me, the
I will
link.
send it to you as soon as the Zoom is finished. I will, I
Because
promise.
my purpose is to understand how it works before teaching it to other people.
I see that. I see that. I see that. It's a huge pleasure. Any last questions, comments from your side, my friend?
No, not really. Just like Charmaine and the other lady have said, thanks Adele for always being there to actually take us through this, and we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure. I think Eric left us because he's busy joining the smart chain. I think admin were calling him. But thank you for your time. I will share this recording. I'll probably get phone calls. You didn't explain that correctly. But it's how I understand it. So a disclaimer, I'm not an expert on this, but it's just I understand it. But I do understand that the lineages are very different. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful evening.
Wonderful.
And
Thank you, Del.
we'll do a more formal one on Thursday evening. Okay.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.